Hey guys, welcome back to Smart Trader. Hope you guys are doing great. And we are at the end of the month of May. As part of our options learning journey, as part of my option learning journey, which you guys are seeing and learning along with me, the month of May was again challenging, just like the month of April, where we were almost neutral in terms of our option selling. Like, most of my capital is in option selling and a little capital I'm using in option buying because I'm not very much confident in terms of the setup. So our option selling for the month of May in Nifty, which is comparatively less volatile compared to our bank Nifty in terms of making higher profits or higher losses. So it can be lesser profit and lesser losses compared to bank Nifty. So at this stage, I am doing Nifty. So the month was good. There was sudden spikes. Like I told, the VIX went up, and during that time we incurred losses, had to book my stop losses. I stuck to my stop losses. And there are a few days when the VIX crashed, like I showed you. You should know about VIX, volatility index. During those days, I got my advantage basically on expiry days when I got my money compared to other days. So there were pluses and minuses during the month. Overall, after plus and minus, profit loss, we ended up in green. And even after brokerage, we ended up in green. So I'm happy with this particular month. Even though the month was very difficult for a lot of them, we ended up in green. And in terms of options buying, there were a few technical issues which I told you. So I'm planning an alternative, and also I have a few issues with my setup. So I am back testing it. Currently, I'm just doing some test trades to see the setup is okay, because of these gap up and gap downs, things are failing. So again, once I fix, we will look into that also. So let's see how my month went. So previously you would have seen my video about my April P&L in my options trading journey. That is option selling only, which I'm doing here. That is the capital of 35 lakh. So we ended up with around 20,000 end of the month, with all the charges plus and minus. We ended up with 8,000. So I normally called it as neutral month because at the end we had a bigger losses of 35 and 34, which ate away the profits which we made throughout the month. But anyways, I was happy also because April was not that good month for option sellers. Still, I managed to at least not lose my capital. In my learning journey, in the small learning journey, I didn't want to lose my major capital. So I was a little bit safer and doing in Nifty, and I was happy that I didn't lose my capital. And now, like it's 28th. Again, we have Monday and Tuesday, but again, this is the month for the month of May. I put this. Okay. For the month of May, this is how our trading took place. Okay, so last week was good. So that's how we finally could break even here. So we booked around 90,000 rupees for the month of May in terms of option selling. And for the ones who are not following my channel, I'm using a 35 lakh capital. Doesn't mean I use full capital. Yes, I keep certain capital for drawdown, and I don't use complete capital. I use only certain amount of the capital when I take a trade. So 90,000 is what we took from option selling, taking advantage of the decay only, not directional. It is non-directional. You could have seen my few trades. So that is basically close to 3%, to more than 2%. So close to 3% is what we booked profit in terms of trading. But yeah, that charges will be there. When you make profit, charges are there. When you make losses, charges are there. And brokerage is something which will definitely you have to pay, and again you have to pay later income tax. But these are the brokerages you have to pay taxes and charges. And after that, we have ended the month with 64 or 65, I would say, almost round of 65k. So which is close to 2%, I would say. For a capital of 35 lakh, this is 2% profit, which is a very decent and good profit. Okay, that too in a month of May, where sudden spikes were there. Suddenly the profit went to losses, and I had to book my stop losses. There are days when I was in profit and I had to big losses like 25k and all that. But during those days, I had to book my stop losses, and market was volatile. But that profits, the probability, the probabilities are more in terms of winning. And if you see here, all the Thursdays have given me the major money over here, and Fridays are the days where I have booked my losses. And yeah, number of days of winning is more than number of losses. So the day when I'm losing, I am cutting down with strict stop losses for the day, and the day I'm winning, I'm trying to take whatever I'm getting for that particular day. And that's how plus and minus we have reached up to 90,000 and taken 2% profit after the brokerage. So 3% after that brokerage and stuff, we ended up with 2% profit. That was more about option selling practice which is going on, and I'm following all the basic rules of option selling and the strategies I'm using, not complicating much. And like I've told you and taught you, the probability is higher in terms of winning. When I say winning, the trades winning. Okay, while losing, I can lose whole of my capital in a single day. So if I don't stop these particular day, then this will be bigger than these days, right? So I had to stop strictly. If you see here, those days when I took losses, I took, and the days when I had to take profit, I left it, right? So how much ever the day gave me, I took that much of money till end of the day, and that's how we took advantage. So this is my learning phase again. When I say learning phase, I'm not so experienced in terms of like equity, which I'm doing from almost 10 years. Option is something which we have done from 2 years back. In theory, I've scored well, but the more you do in the real market, you learn a lot of lessons, and I'm learning a lot of lessons. I learned recently a lot of changes in the market because of different news and inflation, and definitely I will get back with my learning and sharing in the coming days also. This is just my learning. Yes, mistakes happen, and I have done a lot of mistakes before. Option buying, I keep doing mistakes because the probability is so low. The number of times you win is very less, and the losses, number of days you make losses are very high in terms of buying, right? So for that, you need proper setup. I have to get back on that also. So I'll keep you posted on my learning and my journey so that it can help others who are learning and who are losing. You should understand that losses are part. Yes, it is difficult on the days of losses and to share with others, but yes, when you get profit, ensure you take all that. And I've tried to ensure that I don't miss the trade on every day, because you don't know which is the day which is gonna give you the maximum money, right? If you miss that, for example, you missed to trade on Thursday, like I told you, I'm gonna lose all my profit which came Thursday. Thursday saved me overall, let's say. But if you don't trade on Thursday, then you're gonna lose it. So it should be done systematically with a discipline, with a plan. That's what I've learned throughout these years, and I started cutting down my losses. That's how the capital is saved. So I'm happy. End of the day, when the capital is saved, I'm really happy. The capital grows slowly, also not a problem, but I should not lose my capital. So that was my journey so far in terms of my option selling. So see you soon with one more learning video. Till then, keep learning. Take care.